Do you want to dress within the Whimsigoth aesthetic? Well, this is how. And if you don't recognize me, hi, I'm Alexis. I'm making fashion-related content, vlogs, and other fun videos like this. Now, the first thing that you're going to want to focus on is the color palette. And I briefly went over this in my Whimsigoth deep dive. But to re-summarize, the Whimsigoth aesthetic has a lot of deep purples, deep blues, plum colors, some blacks or browns. Honestly, right now I'm like describing a bruise. But you know what? There's nothing more alternative than dressing like a razor scooter to the ankle. And with this aesthetic, you also see some reds, or burnt yellows, or like gold colors, because with the Whimsigoth aesthetic it doesn't have to have these things, but a lot of it does have like celestial elements, and the gold and like burnt orange kind of represents like the stars, the sun, the moon, and you will see those like zodiac elements. Even if it's not in the color palette, you will see it with accessories such as like this belt or these tights. If you can see, they have like stars and moons on them. But as for clothing, the first thing that you're going to want to keep on the lookout for is a good midi or maxi skirt, and you do see a lot of velvet in this aesthetic, so if you can find that in a skirt that you like, that's great. And when picking out a skirt, remember to focus on the color palette. It could be like a solid color or a floral pattern like this or this. And of course, you also have dresses. I really like this dark blue velvet dress for the Whimsigoth aesthetic, but I also really like this one. Now, other top options could be flowy blouses like this or this. They look great on their own or over a dress. But I also really like this top. It has like a little bit of a lace neckline. The Whimsigoth aesthetic does have a lot of 90s elements to it. And for accessories, things that I like include velvet statement choker necklaces, tights, celestial elements if you're into that. And for shoes, I would say boots or like any black or brown sandal. But I also think that like, can you see, like just wedge flip-flops, like the 90s kind, work with this aesthetic. Let me know what style still you want next.